earth doesn't forget. It just waits for the invoice to be delivered. In the dust of the 80s, the drills came to play. Amoco signatures, then they faded away. Left the ground screaming on the Kenyan village sun. 40 years later, the reckoning's begun. They called it exploration, searching for ghosts in the machine. But the footprint they left behind was anything but clean. Now the villagers are standing where the water turned black, Suing British Petroleum to claw the life back from the toxic legacy buried in the silt. A structure of silence that the boardrooms built. It's the ledger in the law. The truth is rising from the red clay. They sold us a tomorrow that they never intended to pay. The ground remembers what the ledger forgot, turning development into a rot. They call it progress, I call it a debt, a poison in the marrow we haven't paid yet. I see the geometry, the lines on the map, a pipeline for profit for the people a trap. Amoco becomes BP, but the poison keeps the same name. The corporate veil is a thin piece of glass for the blame. The global north takes the fruit, the global south takes the shaft. A design flaw intended from the very first draft. They talk about investment when they're drilling in the dirt, but call it liability when the children start to get hurt. The chemicals linger, the ghosts in the well, a 40-year story that the children still tell. Power doesn't move in circles, it moves in straight lines. From the source to the vault. The soil has a memory longer than a fiscal year. They think if they wait long enough, the soil will stop talking. But the soil is the only thing that never learned how to lie. They'll send the lawyers and the expensive shoes to tell the villagers they have everything to lose. They'll talk about statutes and the limits of the clock, but you can't put a timer on the toxin in the rock. Justice isn't a gift, it's the shape of the truth. Reclaiming the water, reclaiming the youth. You can't drill for the soul and expect to keep your hands clean. We see the architecture, we see what's behind the screen. From the 1980s to the present day pain, we're washing the blood out of the corporate rain. The suit is filed, the silence is done. There's nowhere to hide from a Kenyan sun. The interest is 40 years old, and the sun is going down. The case is open. The book isn't closed.